What's up, Wilder Bunch? It's Mr. and Mrs. Wilder. And we are here with our first official video.
We are now coming into 2020, and where we come into 2020, we come with Mr. and Mrs. Wilder.
You know how it is.
All right, y'all. So today's video, we're going to get into some Q&As. But before we do that, make sure you hit that bell down there.
So first off, Alexa Wilder 22 from Instagram. How did we meet? I'll go first. All right. So Gordon State College, 2013 fall. We was getting ready for a masquerade ball for this black group of excellence that I was in. And I was doing my mysterious mask, and I happened to look over and I see this little pretty yellow thing. I was like, who is this? You know, and she had that little mean face, and as cute as it is now, but I was like, you know what? We'll holler at her, just see what it is.
It ain't as cute as it is now.
It was a RBL face. You look at me.
Whatever.
So, you know, I went over there and said, hey, how you doing? My name's Marcus, you know, whoop the whoop, blah, blah. Got her name, and then, you know, that's how we first met.
If you want to get deeper into that, stay tuned for a story time. All right, our next question is coming from D_Howard from Snapchat, and she asks, how do you motivate your spouse to level up? I'm going to answer that question. So pretty much with me and Mr. Wilder, we love to motivate each other by having each other stay focused on our goal. So whatever our goal is, we make sure our mind is focused on that goal. We try to make sure we each other have tunnel vision. So with the tunnel vision, we always say to never stray away from what it is that we want to do. So that's how we pretty much motivate each other. There's no special thing with us when it comes to motivation. It's we set a goal, we achieve that goal, period. That's it.
Simple. Our next question is from JTucker_323 from Snapchat. Why do you believe in relationships and marriage? You want to take this one?
Okay.
All right, cool. Take this. I believe in relationships just basically because, you know, being single and doing your thing is cool and everything, but after a while it gets boring for most people, and you want that person that you can lay down with at night, you can go out with, you can just be yourself and have fun around without having to worry about, you know, chasing 2 or 3 people here. So tying yourself down, it sounds weird to some people, but being in a relationship is a great thing if you get the person that's right for you. And you know, if you get the right person for you, a simple relationship can turn into a serious one, and then later down the road, you can turn into marriage. And you know, marriage is the ultimate step. There's nothing higher than that. So, you know, people date just to date, and some people date to actually further and see where things go. That's my mindset. So that's my intake on relationships and marriage. Is, you know, it's a process, a step. But, you know, the final step is marriage. The first step is just a relationship. But
getting to know each other. Yeah,
basically. It's just, you know, just building and just learning about each other, you know, and just having fun, basically.
From I am Nikki1 from Snapchat. She asked, what is a fair number of times weekly to be sexually active?
Sorry.
I hate you. Um, to answer that question, I think the best time or a fair number of times to have sex weekly, my personal opinion is 4. I'm gonna say 4. And I'm gonna say 4 because I mean there's really no because to that.
I mean, it's 7 days a week. You can't, there's no half to 7, so you might as well just go up one, unless you do 4 days. You know what I mean? Monday to Thursday.
It could be any time of the week. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do more, if you want to have sex more than 4 times a week, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Be it, you know what I mean?
But I say a good number of times would be 4 because why not?
I'm good with 4.
I'm good with 4.
Next question comes from Purple Rain 95 from Snapchat. How do people look at our lives together and separate? Separate? Don't know. I'm real goofy. I'm a goofball. I'm a child at heart. I'm real childish. Let her tell it. But I just like to be goofy and have fun. You know what I mean? Together.
We're annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
We are that annoying couple and we don't care.
But a lot of people look at us as being this perfect couple.
And we're not.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody at all.
We just know when to, have serious moments and when not to. But, I mean, that's pretty much, we're always together. Whether it's going out to eat, going to lounges, friends, football game, baseball game, basketball games.
I love sports. You might not be able to tell, but I do enjoy sports, mostly baseball. I'm a baseball fan, more so football and basketball, but I guess I gotta learn everything. I have to learn everything being in the Wilder family.
She ain't lying.
Father-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, grandmother-in-law, everybody.
Mama ain't real like that, but yeah.
You get the drift. Okay, from Jackboy5 from Snapchat asks, what keeps your relationship so strong? What keeps our relationship strong is communication and trust. It has not always been easy or
a walk in the park.
Yeah, walk in the park for us, but we learn. We've both come from past relationships where it made us not want to trust one another, but we just had to learn from it. It's nothing that you can do to really just make someone trust you off rip. You have to build that trust and build that communication. So the best thing that comes with us in our relationship and keeping our relationship strong is by 1, communication, 2, respect, 3, loyalty, and 4, innovative. Our relationship is not boring whatsoever. We are always out. We're always doing something. We never sit around, and if we do, it's because we're absolutely tired. That's the only way that we just absolutely sit around in the house and do nothing all day. We have to be tired. So I'm gonna say those 4 things are the real reason why our relationship is so strong. Okay, I had to sneeze. We keep our relationship strong for those 4 things. That's it.
On to the next question. This comes from Monye_Imari from Snapchat. When was y'all first date?
And where?
Let's see, our first date was May, the Thursday after Memorial Day.
You remember?
2014, and IHOP in Fayetteville, Georgia.
You remember?
How could I not?
Some folks be forgetting.
You right, but I'm not some people though.
That's where our first date was and where, but it was a lot that led up to that first date.
Oh yeah.
A lot that led up to that first date. So that's gonna be a story time too. And she also asked another question. Who said I love you first?
I did. I said it.
He did.
I mean, my take is...
I'm so lovable. That's why.
She is. But, yeah, I said it first. I mean, my take is, why hold it in? If you feel like that about somebody, and just say it. Either that person going to say it back, or they're going to...
Run away.
Run away. But that's just, that's part of life. I said it first. And then, 5 seconds later, she said it.
Next question is from love_Aisha from Snapchat. And she asked, what's the biggest lesson we've learned so far in marriage? The biggest lesson we've learned so far in marriage is to keep outsiders out. When we first started dating, we had a very, very serious problem with allowing other people to know about everything that went on with us. And by everything, I literally mean everything.
Keep your circle small.
Keep your circle small.
That's all I can say. Very.
Keep your circle small. Weed out the ones that are not there for you. Learn the people who do not have your best interest at heart, who are jealous of your relationship, who are jealous of you and your life, who are jealous of you and your family, who are jealous of you, period.
And let them folk go.
Let them go. And your life will be very much better. And that was the biggest lesson we had to learn in our marriage, is to keep people out. Let them see what they see. So what you see is what you see. You know nothing of what goes on behind closed doors with Mr. and Mrs. Wilder, and you never will. If we're not good, you're not going to know. Because we handle it with just us.
Simple.
Simple. Period, poo.
All right.
Next question.
Larry J. Snaps from Snapchat. What are some of the biggest goals we want to accomplish in 2020 and overall? I'm going to take this one. 2020, house, kids, more bread. That's it.
Not saying that we're not financially stable, but
you can never
have more money. You can never not have more money.
Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill. All right, sorry.
You Aggie.
I know. I told people I was knowing.
That's what we want to accomplish. That's our main accomplishments for 2020, is to have kids, get a house, be wealthy. I'm going to say they're wealthy. Because we're financially stable. We just want more. And I also want to, of course, become an amazing YouTuber and give amazing content to our Wilder bunch. The next question. It is from Deandra Niara and Arisadie. Because they both asked the exact same question, we're going to shout both of them out. Because
Collab.
Why not? They both ask, how many kids do we want to have? We are going to say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I'm fine with 3. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You want 3? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I give you 3.
You give me 3.
Yeah, I give you 3. 3 Marcuses.
No, sir. Mm-hmm. No, sir.
2 boys, 1 girl?
Yeah, that's fine. Seriously?
What? That's not mine.
Go cut it off, Marcus.
I'm here. It's me. It's me, baby.
It's me. To answer the question, we want 2 or more kids. We're going to say that because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to work off the first one. If the first one give me a hard time, he ain't getting 2. So, that would have said it. I said would have said it.
Next question comes from Risha from Snapchat. How do y'all get through arguments? I leave her alone. Simple.
But overall, we get through arguments by communication.
We do. And
because it's rare that I'm just that angry to where I won't talk to him.
We're not going to bed mad. Ever.
And I would really honestly say the real way we get through every single argument is after we communicate to each other, we pray about the situation and ask God to watch over us as a couple. Ask God if he will
give us the strength to move forward.
Give us the strength to move forward and allow us to overcome any obstacle that we face, which 9 times out of 10 is the argument. That's it. It's God. God helps us through all of it. That's how we get through every single argument that we have. Our last question is from an anonymous person. And they said, does family involvement cause tension in your relationship? In the past, it has. It has caused some form of tension, but now there's no tension now. We kind of just be like, whatever, and get over it that moment, because I ain't gonna go through all that. And I love his mother and his father and his family as a whole. And tension between me and him would cause tension between him and his family, and vice versa. And that's something that we don't ever want to do. We don't ever want to divide ourselves. I would never want to divide him against his family, and he would never want to divide me against mine because of tension that has been created.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. And family is everything to us both. So tension has been a problem in the past, but because we've gotten older, we've learned how to get over it. That's just simple. So with that being said, that is the end of all of our questions. Because that is the end of all of our questions, that conclude our first official video. We got an announcement to make.
Let them know what it is.
We will be doing a giveaway, $100 giveaway. We will be cash apping the lucky winner, or giving them a gift card to their favorite place, whatever the case is, $100. Now, to enter into this giveaway, there are 3 rules that you have to follow. Tree, let them know what the 3 rules is, babe.
You need to subscribe to our channel, Mr. and Mrs. Wilder.
Below.
You have to like this video.
Below. Get us up to 1,000 likes.
You have to follow us on Instagram
and Snapchat. You have to do both.
All right, on Snapchat. IG is mj.wilder.
And @_ShayWilder. And our Snapchats.
JR_God's gift.
And mine is Shay_Monet. We will be having our social media in the description bar. So you'll be able to see what it is, to go to it, to be able to enter into the giveaway, because who don't want $100?
I mean, that's free money.
Free money.
That's free bread, And the third one is you have to promote our channel as much as possible on Snapchat and Instagram. Every time you promote us, tag us in it so we know, so we can keep tabs on who do it. Whoever promotes us the most between now and January 31st wins that $100 gift card of your choice, or $100
cash.
We will announce the winner at
10 p.m.
10 o'clock, January 31st.
So
stay tuned.
So, with that being said, you have just witnessed greatness with our first video, and we out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.